Hello and Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to present about annual report analysis for FAR660. First of all, our group consists of 4 members.
Hi, I'm AFIFAH will explain about the introduction of company. ROZAILEY is a marine engineering, civil engineering and construction company. It undertakes dredging, land reclamation and earthwork, roads and bridge construction, tunneling and other infrastructures and buildings work. Vertex is an information and communication technology company, distribute a comprehensive range of ICT product comprising notebook, personal computers, smartphones, tablets, printers, software network and communication infrastructures, servers and enterprise software from more than 40 leading principals. With a nationwide channel network of more than 4,600 resellers, comprising of retailers, system integrators, and corporate dealers. Vertex also provide value-added product, support, and technical service. Next, for the MFRS 2 share-based payment is to specify the financial reporting by an entity when it undertakes a share-based payment transactions. It requires an entity to reflect in its profit or loss and financial position the effects of the share-based payment transactions, including expenses associated with the transaction, in which share options are granted to the employees. From the findings, both of the company do not adopt MFRS 2 share-based payment for the financial year end 2020. Having MFRS 2 share-based payment still brings difference in the financial statements, but it does not give much impact if the company did not apply it. Next, for the MFRS 119 employee benefits, prescribe the accounting and disclosures requirements by employers on employee benefit. This standard covers both short-term and long-term obligations of the employers to the employees in terms of the benefits. From the finding, both company ROZAILEY and Vertex apply MFRS 119 employee benefits, and both company apply short-term benefits, but in the same way of the recognition.
Hi, I am Lyana Adrina binti ROZAILEY. So I will continue about MFRS 9. So MFRS 9 is a standard to establish principle for the financial reporting of financial asset and financial liabilities that will present relevant and useful information to users of financial statement. For this company, both ROZAILEY, HSL Berhad and Vertex adopt MFRS 9 financial instrument and mostly apply the same recognition and measurement. Next is MFRS 132. MFRS 132 defines a financial instrument as any contract that gives rise to a financial asset of one entity and a financial liability or equity instrument of another entity. From the finding, both ROZAILEY, HSL Berhad and Vertex adopt MFRS 132 financial instrument in the annual reports. Both companies explain their financial instrument in details, and there are a lot of similarities of application of the accounting principle in the both companies. For MFRS 7, requires disclosure about the significance of financial instrument to an entity's financial position, performance and cash flow, and requires information about the extent and exposed to risk arising from financial instrument during the period and at the reporting date, and a description of management objective and policies in managing those risks. From the finding, both ROZAILEY, HSL Berhad and Vertex reported their financial instrument in their annual reports. They also disclose financial risk management, which they describe briefly in their financial statement notes. As a result, both organizations have well-planned strategies for dealing with and managing financial risk. Next, I will pass to NOOR ATIQAH.
Hi, I am ATIQAH binti MOHAMAD. So now I will explain about MFRS 15. MFRS 15 specifies how and when an MFRS reporter will recognize revenue as well as requiring such entity to provide users of financial statement with more informative relevant disclosures. The standard provides a single principle-based five-step model to be applied to all contracts with customers. Finding: both ROZAILEY and Vertex reported their MFRS 15 revenue from contract with customer in their annual report. They have the similarities in the measurement of MFRS 15 as stated above, and there are no differences. So now I will explain about MFRS 16. MFRS 16, a contract is or contain a lease if it conveys the right to control the use of an identified asset for a period of time in exchange for consideration. Control is conveyed where the customer has both the right to direct the identified assets use and to obtain substantially all the economic benefits from that use. Findings: the adoption of the above standards and interpretation, which is amendments to MFRS 16 COVID-19 related rent concession, did not have any significant impact and on the financial statement in HSL Berhad and Westek Berhad. This amendment provides relief to lessee from applying MFRS 16 guidance on lease modification accounting for rent concessions arising as a direct consequence of the COVID-19 pandemic. So now I will explain about voluntary disclosure. Corporate social reporting. Hong Sang Lee Berhad. In April, the Corporate Communication Department started reaching out to sales department members. A plan was formulated to use their marketing expertise to help promote COVID-19 advisories. They put together graphic artists and non-governmental organizations to create awareness campaigns to publishing a safe operating procedure SOP guideline free for all online. So, let's take Berhad. The strength of our business network and channels serve a vital role in supporting the national economy through digital enablement and workforce mobility. Within the EES structure, a robust enterprise risk management (ERM) methodology identifies and addresses both external and internal risk factors with mitigating and contingency readiness action plans. So next, SYAFIQAH will explain about environmental issues.
Hi, I am NURSARAH binti ISHAK. Next, I will proceed to present about environmental issues. For Hong Sang Lee Berhad, Hong Sang Lee Berhad is effort in playing a role to prevent or mitigate environmental impacts that occur as a result of construction projects and to at all times lead the way in environmentally responsible practice. Then for VSTEC Berhad, in the group's effort toward a greener environmental, social and corporate governance perspective, the group takes positive steps to minimize the negative impact on the environment by promoting a greener work culture at all levels of the organization. Next is changing climate for Hong Sang Lee Berhad. The H2 is designed as a GBI building, and as mentioned, it is at least 25% more energy efficient. At their housing projects, they have met cross ventilation and less direct sunlight as core design requirement. Then, for VSTEC Berhad, notwithstanding the challenging economic climate ahead, the group shall be working toward greater synergies with their associate company. ISHAK in bringing their in-house software products to the SMB and enterprise market via their channel partners. Lastly is about risk reporting. For Hong Sang Lee Berhad, the managing director with the support of the risk managers, who are various department heads, reviews the risk and exposure and the internal controls that are in place to mitigate such risk at least annually. For VSTEC Berhad, the ERM committee is responsible for implementing processes in identifying, evaluating, monitoring, and reporting of risk and internal controls. The ERM committee, together with the operating units, will ensure the timely resolution of outstanding issues and implementation of action plans that are to be carried out and completed within the reasonable time frame to mitigate the risk level. That's all from us. Thank you.